This segment sponsored by Edwin Coe Spirits. Welcome back. Now I am behind the bar here at Edwin Coe Spirits with owner Kristen. Hi.
Hello.
And we're going to make up some of your specialty cocktails. I know you all offer so many different options, but we're going to make 3 today.
Yes.
Yeah, so where will we start?
Okay, we're going to start with the bee's knees.
Okay.
So this is made with our soft gin.
Very nice.
Our gateway gin.
Okay, right.
And then our own local honey. Filler Family Apiary and Farms. They manage bees for us on our home property.
Wonderful.
So that's where our honey comes from, just a few miles away. And then real lemon juice.
Okay.
Just 3 ingredients. Very simple, but tastes delicious.
It's so good. Okay, so I'll grab me a little jigger here.
Yes. So you're going to flip that jigger over and fill it to the top with our soft gin. That'll be 2 ounces.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Good. Perfect. And then we do 3/4 ounce of our honey syrup. So I say honey syrup, it's not 3/4 ounce of our honey. So we thin it out with the 1:1 ratio. That's to just help make it more pourable. So you'll flip that jigger over again. Inside there is a line. There's 2 lines actually. So you're gonna fill to the second line, and that's 3/4 ounce.
Right there. And you know what? I'm glad that you said that about the honey, because at home you cannot take your honey out of the pantry and try to put it in a drink because it will stick all together from the cold. Yes,
absolutely. It doesn't infuse into your cocktail the way you want it to. It's a struggle. And then lemon juice, we're going to do 3/4 ounce of that. So to the same line.
Wonderful.
And then we need some ice.
Yes.
So we have an ice scoop in the pitcher in front of you here.
Wonderful.
And we'll fill this nearly to the top.
Okay.
If you get too little ice, you'll over dilute and under chill your drink.
Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah, so helpful little tip there. And then you're just gonna go ahead and put the cap on, slight angle. I've seen you in action. I think you can handle this part. Yes. We do about a 12-second shake. Okay. So you want it to dilute. A little song that you sing in your head for 12 seconds. That's right.
Okay,
good
this is the part that I struggle with.
It's everyone's struggle, I promise.
Because I'm like, do I hit it? Oh,
that sounded great.
Well, look at this.
You're a pro. You're a pro. Not your first rodeo. Right. So now we're going to double strain this because we don't like the little ice shards floating. So it's a texture thing again, okay? So it's light and foamy. You'll see that you did a great job shaking.
Yes,
that's how it should be. So we're going to go ahead and set this mesh strainer across your coupe glass.
And are we double straining it?
We are. So then we're going to also use another strainer. You got it.
Wonderful.
We did neglect to chill our glass here. An oversight on my part. So normally at home I do chill a coupe glass just to give it that little bit of cold. Keeps your drink cold a little bit longer since you won't have any ice in this cocktail.
All right. Look at that. Looks
beautiful.
Delicious.
And then we finish it off with some lemon oil from a lemon peel.
And this is called expressing, right?
That's right. That's right.
So you take it here.
That's right. So you do your skin side down. You give a bend. Perfect. You see it spray out. You know you did a great job. And then if you like the little twist, you can twist it the way you like. Yeah. And then just kind of drop it on in there to float. There, you got a little more extra essence there too.
I love it.
That's it. Taste test time.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, the best part.
I know, right? The reward for your hard labors.
It just smells so good.
The aroma really does enhance the cocktail too, I think. I miss it when the lemon oil is not there.
Ooh. And you know, I think it adds an extra punch of floral essence because of your gin.
Yes.
And now on to the next.
Yes.
Okay, we've made our bee's knees. What's next?
Next, we're gonna make our old fashioned.
Okay.
It's our top selling cocktail.
Favorite.
Yeah, it's delicious, hard to beat. So we don't make our old fashioned in the glass. We actually stir it. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a jigger again. And we're gonna fill it to the other side, to the top, 2 ounces of Old Co.
Okay, Old Co, okay. 2 ounces.
Then we're gonna add our house-made simple syrup.
Okay. So that is this right here.
Correct.
All right.
And I would go just a little under that first line in there.
First line, okay.
We don't want to oversweeten it. Our house syrup is special because we use organic sugar cane. So it's not the white granulated sugar that you buy in the grocery. It has a much much better flavor, frankly. Yes, yes.
Okay.
And then we do both Angostura standard aromatic bitters and orange bitters as well. We're going to do 2 hearty dashes. So when I dash, I really commit. There you go. Good.
Okay, I'll pick that one. Okay.
That'll work.
Okay, there we go.
And then we also add a little bit of Luxardo premium cherry syrup. It's an Italian cherry. Okay. So, you know, we put out a lot of these, so we go ahead and put it in a squeeze bottle. Now it comes out quite quickly, so I would just do 3 or 4 drops. You don't need much.
So we're just
little goes a long way.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. And then we'll give that just a gentle stir with a bar spoon there in front of you.
Okay. Wonderful.
And then we're going to put some ice in there, and we're going to fill it above the liquid line.
Okay.
And this isn't a time
So
stir.
above the liquid
yeah, above the
line,
liquid
so-
line. Otherwise, you're at risk of, again, not chilling
Is
or
that
properly
above
diluting.
like that?
Definitely.
Okay, wonderful.
All right. So now you can use the back of the bar spoon if you want to do it technically. Do you have your stir skills established, or can we? So you're going to go here and give it a stir like so. It'll kind of swivel in your
back.
fingers. Yeah. So you just do 10 stirs.
Okay, so
Okay.
wait. Okay, show me again now. I love learning something new. Oh,
Yes. So it'll.
put it like this.
You're getting it. It takes a little practice,
Yes.
but you got
Y'all
it.
can see these hand moves on this side. These fingers are working something.
That's
I
good.
love it. Just
and
like
then
that?
yeah. And then we're gonna strain into a glass. We could add a rock beforehand or after. So go ahead and strain, I would say.
Strain it.
Yeah, and then we can always place a rock in there. I would probably tend to under stir this cocktail versus over stir it. You don't want it to over dilute. You know, you should kind of pack a little bit of a punch.
Yes.
And then we do have some tongs here. You can grab a big
perfect.
rocks cube here in front of you. And then you'll just want to place that kind of gently so it doesn't splash out. I've made that mistake before, I'm afraid. And then we can garnish that with one of these cherries using your tongs again.
Okay.
These are delicious. They're
right, the dark ones. Oh, just right like
wonderful. Yes, yes. And then we also want to do that oil essence trick again, but this time with an orange.
that. Okay, so we're gonna express.
Yes, that's right.
And
You
put
can
a
even
little
rim
bit-
it. That's perfect.
Yes,
You're ahead of me. You
love
got it.
And just like
Beautiful.
that.
Edwin Coe Old Fashioned.
Old fashioned. Okay, now the fun part.
Yes.
This is my type of old fashioned.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next. Something fun this time.
That's right.
Okay, so this next one I'm excited about because it has lavender. You guys know I love lavender, and this is the garden party, right?
Yes, yes. This is your pick that you got to select that we're gonna show the world, right? So this is new to our menu this year. It's our spring menu. It was inspired by an iced latte concept. In the end, we decided to go with more of a matcha tea instead of an espresso.
Yes.
So liven it, brighten the color, give it a unique flavor profile, and fill to the inner line, which is 1.5 ounces.
Okay.
We're using our soft gin, so it's got those botanicals, floral vibes going on with it too.
Okay. And just put that right
You
in
got
there.
it. We're gonna use our almond milk across the way here. And
There.
Yep, we're gonna fill that, not 1, not 2, but almost 3 times. So yeah, so we're gonna fill to the top twice.
Okay.
Yep,
All the way up.
you got it. So we're actually gonna go back to that honey that we used earlier in our
Yes, right
bee's knees.
here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say
Honey's
fill the
are-
remaining.
yeah, right to the top.
Okay.
And then we're gonna pour that in. And then we're going to dry shake to infuse a matcha powder and some lavender. So we're just gonna do level spoonfuls of each.
Of each. Okay,
Yeah.
so share with us if someone doesn't know what matcha is.
So matcha is a green tea. So this is gonna give a little bit of an earthier flavor, bit of caffeine, definitely some vibrancy in terms of color of the cocktail as well. And then lavender is nice color contrast with the purple versus the green, but it's going to infuse a nice floral.
And this is
essence to
interesting
it.
to me that you're using the actual herb as
Yeah,
opposed
it's
to
kind of-
extracting it through a simple syrup.
It is interesting, and it may come come down to just sheer laziness on my part. I'm not wanting to do one more house syrup. We do make a lot, almost all of ours. So it was like, these bartenders can do it. I believe in them. So all that to say, we're going to shake it. Okay. So that's what also is going to create a little more work for us today.
And dry shake.
Yeah, dry shake. We're trying to incorporate the powder. So if you add ice, it's going to clump. So you need to dry shake it. Get it all mixed in well. We're also trying to create a froth or a foam. Next, the tricky part. Yeah, you've gotten good at this. And a dry shake is much easier to get that off of, I would say. That's the bonus. Now, we don't want to chew on the lavender, so what we're going to do is strain it back into our own vessel here. But we don't want to lose all of our foam. So go ahead and pour it all through. And what we're going to do is just kind of tap it along the sides, get all that foam to drop through until you have a little clump of lavender at the bottom. Beautiful.
All right.
And then we'll discard that. We can just set it aside.
Set it aside, okay.
You got it. And then we're going to go ahead and fill this with ice. We're going to do a gentle pour over the ice.
And just...
Moment of truth. If it should kind of foam toward the top.
Moment of truth.
Yes. Looking beautiful. We can always add a little bit more ice to bring our volume back up.
Yes. Oh, that looks lovely.
Yeah. And a little pro tip, that's probably good. Now you can take the flat end of your bar spoon and press those down to get your foam to rise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We love the tips.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
You really want a layer at the foam at the top so that your lavender sprinkle garnish has somewhere to sit and it doesn't drop back down.
Ice?
You could.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to have it all the way up to the top. Always looks better with a full glass. Important to note, if you ever do go to a distillery, get cocktails especially, if you don't get a full glass, it does not mean you're being shorted. We measure your pours to be responsible, bartenders, and it's typical that even your shorter looking pours are actually the more potent drinks that you've got to kind of be careful with.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to do a little bit of a high sprinkling of lavender so that we...
I love it. This is
still looks pretty, gives a nice aroma.
Multi-layer processed drink, okay.
Yeah. And the aromatics, the flavor to come on through.
Okay.
Beautiful. It gets a nice large straw.
Yes.
And that is the garden party.
That's the garden party. Okay. Look at that, guys. Looks tasty. And now the true test. Taste. Ooh.
The interesting thing about this cocktail too is that if you drink through the glass and through the foam, you'll get some of the aromatics and a little bit different flavor.
Yeah. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do a latte almost. That's so good, and it's so unique, and that's what I love. I love a nice blend of things that you can try something different outside of the normal menu.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Kristen.
Thank you for coming. We really have loved having you.
Absolutely, thank you. And one thing I have to do is choose Jessica's favorite pick.
That's right.
Ooh, and I think this is hard because I love an old fashioned, but this bee's knees actually got me today.
It's amazing.
Yes,
yeah.
It stung me like a bee. Well, thank you so much, Kristen.
Thank you.
This is great. And if you would like more information about Edwin Coe Spirits, we'll be sure to have their website listed below, and you can come in and try out one of these amazing cocktails and so much more. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Edwin Coe Spirits.